Hey Facebook, how's everybody doing today? Of course, this is Daily Motivation, 365 days of consistency, doing something every day till you master it. And today is just an awesome day. Like the great Jay-Z said, you could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that. So I want to thank everyone. If you get a chance to watch this now, awesome. If you get a chance to watch this later, even better. But if it touched you in any type of way, please like, please share, please comment, because so we could keep doing videos just like this for everyone. And man, so today I want to talk about the five things to know that you're evolving. Evolving into what, Rich? Evolving as a person, evolving in your business, evolving in your career, evolving in your relationship, just overall evolving as a species, because we are in a realm of evolving. As you can tell, a tree is always trying to grow and bear fruit. Everything is always trying to grow and evolve. Even our society is always growing and evolving. So 5 signs to know that you're getting there, that you're going. So you should be excited. If you're excited and say, hey, I'm finally going to reach my dream. I'm finally going to reach my goal. I'm finally going to reach my ideas and my ideal life. I'm getting there. So if you're excited that you're getting there, please put in the comment below, I'm ready. So if you're excited that you're going to get there, you're getting there, put down, I'm ready. You're ready for the next level. Now, the 5 signs to show that you are going to the next level is, number 1, you're losing associations. You're losing associations. People that you were friends with for years, all of a sudden you guys just don't talk anymore. People that you've been around that enjoy you, you enjoy them, all of a sudden they just start falling off like flies. Even you talk to them the other day, it's just they just are not responsive and they just disappear. It's because your energy and their energy is no longer match. You're just evolving. That means you're evolving to another level, and they're evolving to whatever level that they're going to be in. Not saying that they're going down, but maybe you're upping 2 steps and they're only upping 1. Whatever it is, it means that you guys are no longer on the same wavelength, which is not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing, because it shows that you're evolving. When you start losing associations, and at the same time you start gaining new associations. People that you weren't friends with, but all of a sudden are there at your facility, or there at your business, or there at your project, or even at your wedding that you didn't really know. All of a sudden you're meeting new people because your wavelength and their wavelength start to match. So you were here, they were here, and now you're upping your wavelength, and now you're matching, while the person you were friends with may have stayed stagnant. So as you grew, they didn't grow with you. So when you're evolving, you start losing associations. I started losing friends like flies when I started gaining this information. And even more when I started actually utilizing them. I started seeing all of my past friends that were cool with start to drop off. That's number 1. Number 2, the 5 signs to know that you are evolving, that you are growing as a human being, is you start facing more dangers. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger, Will Robinson. You start feeling more danger, meaning you start going up against things that before would have killed you. I mean, before, years ago, you would have broke down. You could not have handled it. So now you're each reaching a place. God will never give you anything you cannot handle. The universe will never give you anything you cannot handle. So if you are given it, that means you are ready to handle it. You're ready to handle it. If you do not back up, if you do not retreat, if you say, okay, well, if I'm here, this is happening, let's deal with what's happening, that means you are evolving. You're no longer scared of the dangers. You're no longer scared of that shadow, that boogie monster. As you grow older, as a kid, there's a monster underneath your bed, right? But as you get older, that monster seems to disappear. Because you want to face it. At some point in your age, and this happened to me, I looked underneath the bed. I got tired of being scared of the monster underneath the bed, so I said, you know what? I'm going underneath the bed. I lifted the covers, and I realized nothing was there. Because my maturity was ready to face it. And usually when you're ready to face it, it disappears. So that's number 2. There's impending dangers. There's things that make you uncomfortable will start approaching you. And it's asking you to step up to them. Number 3 is you feel it. You feel it. You start feeling excited. You start feeling new. You're like, man, I'm feeling good, man. I feel something's about to happen to me. Something's about to happen. Something's about to happen to you. Put it in the comment section. Something's about to happen. Something's about to happen to me. That's the third way sign. You feel it. You just feel a change. Like you can't explain it. You wake up in the morning and the sun seems a little brighter, right? The air just has a different smell. Like everything just seems different. Like you shifted dimensions and you could feel it. You feel it in your bones. You can't explain it. I was talking to my wife the other day. I was like, I feel the shift. She's like, yeah, I feel it too. We can't explain exactly what that shift is, but we feel a shift. We feel a change. We feel something adjusting in our lives. So that's number 3. You feel the adjustment. Number 4, the fourth way you know that you are evolving, that things are happening, things are moving, things are working out for you, things are happening, is you yourself want to reinvent yourself. Nobody's pushing you to change. You yourself want to reinvent yourself. Like old clothes, I remember when I was evolving, I used to have a closet full of clothes. And they were very hip-hop clothes, big. I used to have the hoodie that had the Looney Tunes on it, like, real hip-hop stuff. And I remember when I was ready to evolve, things just weren't working out for my life, and I was ready for the change. I initiated. I remember I grabbed a big garbage bag, and I started dumping all of my old clothes in there. I started dumping all of my old clothes in there, and I threw it out. Why? Because I wanted to reinvent myself. I kept looking at magazines of people that wore GQ. And I said, I want to be GQ. I want to have that. I want to have that feeling of coming out and just feeling like a gentleman and feeling good how you feel. Not ready for a fight, but ready to swoon a lady or something. So I started buying more GQ clothes. I started buying more ties, more slacks, more polos. And I shifted my entire style because I was ready for something new. I reinvented myself. And as you can see, when you are ready to reinvent yourself, you'll start dressing different, talking different, reading more books, going to different places, going to different seminars, going to different workshops. You're wanting that change, and you're ready to enact those changes. That's number 4. 4 ways to know you're evolving, you're changing, you're shifting in your life. That's number 4, which leads me to number 5. Number 5 is you're ready to take action. You're ready to take action. Like before, you were very timid and it didn't feel right. I remember I wanted to take an action. Destiny on Purpose came out, and I had a lot of people in my ear. Rich, you should do this course for your book, or you need to do this. You need to associate with these people. All these things, and it started overwhelming me because I wasn't ready. My heart wanted it, but the universe said, Rich, you're not ready yet. So I took myself back. I had to step out of that for a second. But when I was ready, that's when I started initiating the action. Because it felt good. It felt ready. It felt unforced. It felt like, okay, this is the next step to where you need to go. I started asking myself, okay, what else do we need to do? Okay, start doing this, start doing this, start doing that. Even when I got inspired to do these lives, it was just inspirational thought. I was like, yeah, I need to do more lives, here and there. But it said, no, do a live every day. I'm like, whoa, I don't know to do all that. Do a live every day, but it didn't feel scary. It didn't feel overwhelming. It felt right. So that's why I started doing it, because it felt right. So that's the 5th way to know you're evolving, is your actions are inspired. They feel right. They don't feel forced. It's not like your consultant or your coach is telling you, hey man, you got to do this, you got to do this, you got to do that. It's like innately you feel like, you know what? It's time. It's time. I've been holding myself back for way too long, not doing certain things or doing certain things. It's time. It's time to start taking action in my dreams. That's the 5 ways. The 5 ways to know that you're evolving as a human being, as a person, as a being, as an entity, as a source energy. Those are the 5 ways to know that you're evolving. So if you have related to any of those 5, put in time is now. Put in the comment section, the time is now. Time is now. But you may not be ready. You just might be just starting the evolving process. But understand, when you see those 5 things happening at your life at once, that means a shift is happening in your life. which is always a good thing. It's always, we're in the realm of evolving. The universe is constantly evolving. You know, the universe is still expanding from the Big Bang. It's constantly always expanding. Greater and greater itself. How can I be better? How can I be better? How can I grow? How can I expand? And so when you know, you see those 5 things happen in your life, you know that the time is now. Hey, I just want to give a quick shout out to Jazz. Thanks for the love. Shauna for tuning in. Miriam for tuning in. Lisa for tuning in. Juan for tuning in. And anyone else I couldn't see you, I appreciate you taking your time to watch this. It's been a grand adventure, and we're going to keep going. Number 73. We got 365 to total it up, so we're going to keep moving. But just know these are 5 signs to know that you are evolving. 5 signs. So if you see any of these 5 signs, put in the comment section, I'm ready, and the time is now. Again, this is Rich Fontaine. Either you could agree with me or not agree with me, but either way, I feel this was a successful conversation. Oh, shout out to my boy Jim. Jim, what's going on, big guy? I appreciate everyone taking your time, and trust me, these things happen multiple times in my life. And each time they happen, I'm like, okay, we're upping our level. We're upping our level. We're upping our level. We're upping our level. And you could do it too. All right? Appreciate all of you. I promise you, love is love. Thank you very much. Namaste.